Voltamos. Opa, calma. Só bem. Sei que eu tenho que ir pra lá. Eu quero vir pra cá pra ver o que tem. Para muito rachaça, eu vou passar aqui as coisas.
Everybody but you. You still haven't experienced Ryan Industries' new spring line of plasmids. Isn't it about time you got caught up? Evolve today.
Um novo, tipo esse aqui eu nunca vi, acho.
Another of the Alpha Series protectors today in testing. Somewhere outside the city limits, he simply vanished. For these men, Rapture has no walls. We must find a method of conditioning them against abandonment of the Little Sisters. Something physical, possibly even lethal. The lab aides are starting to call them Big Daddies. Perhaps there's some genius to that. Bonded pairs, connected by a love that kills.
Caramba. Ok, não era pra eu vir por aqui ainda, acho. Eu só vou conseguir depois de incinerar. Ok, bora. Seguir pro caminho principal então. Dólares.
Until you arrive, Father, I'm trapped here. Smuggling these gifts out is the most I can do to help.
I ain't dead yet!
Rapaz, daqui vai conseguir tratar com o Big Daddy. Tudo matado esse wall. Não temos nada. Não temos nada. Poder da broca. Para que seu combate seja íntimo e pessoal, com o poder da broca, seus ataques com a broca fazem mais danos. Uau.
In ethical psychiatry, we must account for...
Eleanor Lamb speaking. Mum says I'm not to play with the other children because they're being raised on a diet of dog-eat-dog. I wanted to see these dog-eaters, so I waited until Mum was gone and went out to find one. And guess what? The dog-eaters wear human skins. It makes them look just like us.
É, porque, né? São humanos, talvez. Mas à frente para conseguir o Eden, você deve lidar com a coisa primeiro. Ele não te atacará até que você o faça meus personagens para uma luta difícil. Evite armadilha. Legal, já tem uma Vita Chamber aqui.
Now that Big Daddy won't bite until you do. But to get to Lil Sis, you gotta put the old boy down for good.
Children at last. Filthy dress, all alone. I approached her, praying that it was my little girl. But she was gorging herself on blood from a corpse. It wasn't her. I stared, just reeling. And then that skinny, armored freak that took Cindy jumped me, shrieking like an animal. I escaped, but could Cindy have become one of those things? I've got to find her, now more than ever.
Take a breath, son. You did it. Now, just let her ride on your shoulders and she'll trust you like her own daddy.
I'm telling you.
We're in business. Now, there are corpses all over Rapture, and little Dimples there can sniff out the atom on them. Find one.
Ela tomou uma nova irmãzinha, segurei a R para pedir pra ela levar um cadáver. Eden.
Come on, Daddy. It's close.
Vamos levar onde eu acho que vai.
She's got a juicy one, but when she starts draining out the atom, the splicers will come running. Be ready before you set her down on that body.
That is a child of the family, not a toy for you to exploit and discard. It is fitting that you expire here. One more forgotten curio in Ryan's shrine to the self.
Here they come. Keep the splicers off her now till she's finished, or they'll never give up the hunt. plasmid costs a bit more atom yet. Keep it up.
Não esqueça de pegar a irmãzinha.
Are we gonna be together again, Daddy? Snowy Adam, Daddy? Over there.
Now what? I'm a sitting duck!
Let's dance with them, Daddy.
Ela só roubou. Definitely.
I told you about this one. Make him listen. How you run, creep. Abscond, innocent.
It's this way.
That's all! Cannot hide all this ground!
Tá easy, tá easy. Sim, um pouco, né? 40, top.
I saw them opened! What's going on?
I think all of the children have finally fallen asleep. And now that the park is all quiet, I can't sleep myself. I guess it's just you and me, Mr. Voice Recorder. You, me, in 1959. I wonder what the new year will... What? What was that? Something's happened. The lights are going out. Kids, stay in your sleeping bags. It's gonna be fine.
Onde foi?
See? Adam is here.
Ó. Bugado aí, filho. Bugou.
On the surface, the farmer tills the soil, trading the strength of his arm for a home and land. The parasite. What was yours is ours. We are a state. We are gone. We demand our share.
Repitadeira. Repitadeira mais forte.
She's fragile!
Ok.
Adam, Daddy. Let's get it.
Olha que falhada, hein?
I do not hate you, Delta. Indeed, I care for you in equal measure to any other sentient creature. But I cannot sacrifice 1,000 of my children for one rebellious son.
On my side.
Get the place for her!
Come along, I say.
Real
A single cannot
GG.
Nice
Calma aí.
All right, Chief, we've almost got enough Adam now. To get the rest, you'll have to take care of that little sister. There should be one of the air vents they favor in the workshop. Bring her down there.
Three little angels. Oh, the house was always my house.
I just tell her, baby, I want a child, end the discussion. Just like that.
Rapture is a paradise of the ego, Eleanor. Under Ryan, the voices of an entire city sing the virtues of greed and pride. But truth, rather, is in the body. Already they grow weary of struggling against one another in fruitless competition. Observe the bent backs, the drawn faces. Ryan promised us more, they seem to say.
On the surface, the scientist invests the power of his mind in a single miraculous idea and naturally begins to rise above his fellows. But the parasites say no. Discovery must be regulated, it must be controlled, and finally, surrendered. An artist strives to frame his ideals in an image, to challenge his audience and make his vision immortal. But the parasites say no. Your art must serve the cause. Your ideal must endanger.
Run to your devil. I'm sure he will help you.
Entrar aqui, né? Ah.
Your parents sought a private life, using their great talents to provide for you. They learned to twist the lies of church and government, believing themselves masters of the system. But the parasites said, no, the child has a duty. He will go to war and die for the nation.
Melhoria de arma, óbvio. Aumento de dano da metralhadora, tamanho do carregador. E aumento de dano. Bom, né?
Even Daddy's toys have toys.
Ai meu Deus. Quase que eu me matei.
I met with Sinclair today of Sinclair Solutions. It's this pseudo-legal firm he set up to take problems Ryan doesn't want to admit he has and make them go away. I could fill 40 front pages of the Tribune with stories about this fella if he wasn't paying me not to. And he's got work for me, right? I ask what? And he flashes me these $1,000 Steinman teeth saying this job will, quote, change history, end quote.
Opa, peraí. A porta pra cá também.
Since we were trapped in this rotten park. I haven't been eating. The children need all the supplies we've got left. Need them more than I do. I don't know what's gonna happen. I can feel myself getting weaker. The children have noticed the condition I'm in, of course. What will happen once I'm gone? I'll be all alone.
Not.
A senhora tá entrando aqui. Pra cá aparentemente não dá pra entrar ainda.
Tannenbaum would have you turn that sister human again. You'll get just enough Adam for our purposes, and the girls will likely try to repay you somehow. But Rapture's a high-stakes town, son, and she is a jackpot. You just have to be willing to take it all. You'll harvest more Adam than the price of one plasmid, so the rest is gravy. Think about it. Down here, it's your survival or hers.
Cara, elas, né, véi? Abre uma câmera. O que aconteceu quando eu entendi? Eu tô indo no bagulho de hackear e eles simplesmente esqueceram. Leve sua irmãzinha para um duto. Permite você escolher entre resgatar ou colhê-la. Se você escolhê-la, você conseguirá muito Adam para gastar em plasmid, mas ela não sobreviverá ao processo. Se resgatá-la, você receberá menos Adam, mas a garota será curada. Ó. Resgatar ou colher? Resgatar, né?
Well, our Tin Man had a heart all along. Personally, I call that a liability, but you have enough Adam now. Barely. Head to the Hall of the Future and splice up with Incinerate.
Aqui, sobe. Pô. Vou passar por aqui, anyway.
You're not fit to grovel at
Bateu. Carai, feio. Nada aqui. Por aqui. Meu Deus.
I know this facility is vital to the preservation of secrecy in Rapture, but seeing myself transformed into that lurching, waxen nightmare, do children truly respond to this? Still, I spoke to a young man exiting the park after the grand opening, asking him what, if anything, he had learned here. He said his chores didn't seem so bad anymore, as long as Mother wouldn't send him to the surface.
Come on, choppers! Tear this place down!
Say
the number!
afraid to face your betters. Run! All over my
Cara, acho que tanca o Big Daddy aqui. Ah, lá por cima, né? Beleza. Com da bebida. Aproveite ao máximo as necessitarias, viniculturas, saúde. Algo que restaurar uma pequena quantidade de vinho ao invés de tirar. Nice.
Got a little dating tip for you, Jimbo. It'll get you out of that lonely hearts club for good. This scheme works 100% of the time, guaranteed. First, find some Betty and take her to Ryan Amusements. Then, you go to the gift shop, buy her a teddy bear. This is key. I ain't kidding around. Then, you buy her a ticket on Journey to the Surface. As soon as you hit that first scare, bingo! Tunnel of Love.
Pode pá. pra cima de nós.
Making a family's natural. You gotta fight just to do nature down here.
Ah, sim, a gente tá agora. E voltou.
I was sitting down.
Op.
Stop trying to speak through me, Lord.
Deixa eu voltar por aqui, provavelmente. É isso, né? Calma aí, quero ir por lá agora. Só pra verificar. Pra esses lados aqui? Hã? Aqui é onde eu acolhei o primeiro Eden. Ah, sai aqui de novo, pode crer. Caralho, tio, tu deu pro cara, mas não morreu. Brabo. Galera, estamos com 33 minutos de vídeo, vamos ficando por aqui. Valeu, falou.